Scorpio, welcome to your reading. It's very, very clear to me what your message is. When I was meditating, I started seeing a really, really big tree. And as I was looking at the tree, I started from the roots and I made my way up to the top of the leaves. And I'm speaking about my third eye, like what I was just meditating with. And when I was saying, okay, what is the message for Scorpio? I tried to go up to the leaves, and then Spirit was like, no, 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 no. It's the roots. It's at the roots of the tree. So we got some things to think about. We got some things to talk about. Some deep situations are going to be happening for you this week. I think it deals with stability. I think it deals with foundation. I think it deals with what's underneath the surface, and what has made you who you are today. And this is just about this week. The energy you're showing up as, we have the Ace of Water and the Empress. So you are at the stage, the second stage of esoteric cleansing, and I have a video on that if you want to check that out, where basically you are finally healing. You're healing, and you're replenishing your soul. You also have the Empress. So the way that you're connecting to your femininity at this time, especially if you're a woman, is massive. I think the growth that you are experiencing is incredible, and I think it's least expected. Like, I don't think you expected to go through this or feel this, but you're gonna understand what this means. There's something about women, mother, the maternal side of you, the way you nurture, the way that you allow things to grow. How fertile are you? Not just physically, but how are things around you growing? Is key ways to analyze your own spirit and your own aura as a female. So let's just dig in and see what this is. Let's just go at it. You're beginning to understand your place as a woman. You're in a good place. You're in a good place. But there's some sort of reckless behavior, I don't know if it's you or another person, that's making it to where a lot of the progress that you can have, it's being stagnant because of whoever this person is. This could be a part of you, or this could be someone who affects you. This is someone who is insecure, unsure of themselves. They're loud because they want to be heard. This is divine masculine that is not whole. It's the energy that it represents. To me, is a divine, it's a masculine energy that is not poised, that is not sure of himself. So again, this could be a part of yourself, meaning that you may spaz out and be super angry, insecure. Or this could be a person outside of you who has these traits. That's the obstacle. And it's interesting because I usually don't talk about the obstacle first, but that's what needed to come out. You need to know that whatever that is within you, or whoever that person is outside of you, they're your obstacle. And you're becoming your obstacle because you're allowing it to still be there. You understand? On a more positive note, I see that what's happening for you right now during this week, you are going to have assistance in your creativity. You are going to have assistance in your passions. You are going to have assistance in getting to make some things happen for yourself. So let's look at that, and then we'll go into this obstacle, okay? Yeah, so you have some plans for the future. I think even for the weekend, some of you are like really focused on something. We have the Three of Wands. So you're anticipating something to come your way. Something new, something fresh. I think that you're tired of the old. You're tired of, trying to make something work from your past, and you're like, I'm ready to do something new. So it could be not, for the weekend, but it could just be like in general, you're like, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to move on to someone different. I'm going to change how I'm moving, what I'm doing, my thought process on things, my emotions towards it. A lot of you don't feel the same way that you've been feeling. Like you're starting to feel this new energy, and that's that watery feeling that I was talking about with the cleansing process. You're on that second stage where you're like, I don't even feel the same way about whatever this obstacle is. And because of this, you're able to find a new strength within yourself. And that alone is going to push you to be more creative and, you know, tap into some different things within yourself. But it's also going to bring in the right energy towards you, because you're realizing, yo, like, I've been looking down here, but there's like so much that I can find up here. I can like look over the edge and I'm not, you know, blocked off by this brick wall. You know, like, there's so many more options out there. And so you definitely have some things coming. Definitely. But you have to accept them, okay? The help is coming, but you have to accept it. And I think it's about something that you're tired of keeping to yourself, or tired of hiding from. You're tired of hiding from it. I think this is something in your mind. Yeah, you're letting go of something mentally. Letting go of something that could have been verbally abusive for some of you as well. Something that was sneaky and just, it's just, you know, a snake-like energy in a negative way. You're letting go of that serpent energy that does not belong to you. You're letting go of that person who you can't trust, that situation where you can't tell anyone about it, but, you know, you have to just endure it. You're letting go of that. And you're moving forward this week. Congratulations, Scorpio. Congratulations. This obstacle, I feel like it's a person outside of you. Tell me more about this. It's a person who's negative, and they could be such a fun person, but this is the type of person where you're having a good day, and then they come by and, you know, you're telling them about how your day went, or they're the type of person that's like, why are you so happy? Or they're the type of person to make you feel like everything you've done is just not enough. And this could also be a part of your mind. You know, it doesn't have to be another person, but I feel like for a lot of you it is another person. It's someone who, like, they don't want to see you happy, but they tell you that they do. They tell you that they care about you. They tell you that they're just looking out for you, but they don't really give a, you know, they don't care about you. Yeah, we have the Hangman. A lot of you, it's the lack of your connection with spirit is what caused this. For a lot of you, it's the situation you've been stuck in for a long time, where you've just been stagnant, like floating in the wind. You know, it's that energy of saying, oh, you know, I fucked up, so, you know, there's nothing I can really do about it. It's that energy of becoming kind of like the victim, or just believing in something that you shouldn't believe in. If it's a person outside of you, it could be a Pisces. I think it's about you being stagnant. Whatever has been causing you to stay stagnant, whether it's yourself or another person, your fears, whatever that is, that's the obstacle, and it must be conquered. It must be conquered. So how do we conquer that? The Two of Pentacles. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. And the way that you do this is by balancing out everything in your life that needs to be balanced. Everything that has been stuck, everything that has been broken must be fixed. And this is not something that is always the easiest thing to do. It's going to take a lot of dedication and organization, but it can be done. It most definitely can be done. I think that your partnerships are going to be very important, but also realizing your reflections, the people around you, the choices that you're making, the things you indulge in, the balance within your life, what's balanced and what's not. You have to really look at it for what it is. You're going to have to use what you got, Scorpio. You didn't get here overnight, and in order to get out of the situation, it's going to take some time, but use what you have. Don't say everything that you have, you can use it. Everything you have is usable. You can be creative with it. Everything that you have, okay? I feel like a lot of you feel limited, or you could feel limited. Don't do that to yourself. That's that weird mind thing that's happening. Oh, it's never going to be done if I do it that way. That's impossible. Whatever the case is, don't do that to yourself. Balance. Balance is the key word. Just get everything in order. Yeah. And stop looking at things so negative. You know, like, allow yourself to be disappointed about the way that things went, but don't allow yourself to stay stuck in that mindset. It's time to move forward, or you're going to stay stuck. I also think that you also need to use this time to, you know, when you feel like things are stagnant, use that time to connect to source, instead of just looking at yourself and feeling like you didn't do anything and, you know, life could be so much better. Like, yeah, it could be, but let's just figure out how to get there. I think this week, source really wants you to come to source. See what source has to tell you. Understand that a lot of your solutions are not to be seen. You're not going to know how it's going to happen. But when you tap in with source, there's so many things that Source itself, Mother Earth itself has to tell you. Go outside in nature is the message I'm getting for you. Ground yourself. Go earthing. Put your feet in the dirt. Sit there. Listen to the messages that you receive. This is not a time for you to think that you know everything. You have so much around you and you still have not used it. So let Source tell you how to use things. Say, look, I know that I've been making decisions on my own and now I need your help. Now I need to know how to do this. Because Mother Earth or Source or the divine feminine energy itself, it is nurturing. It is a caring energy, you know? And if you come to that source and you come to the point where you realize you're still growing, you're still just a small, you know, root of this tree that Source is, it will help you. It can help you and it will. But you have to ask for that guidance and you have to be willing to accept it and you have to use what you already have. You have to use what you already have in order to get out of the situation. And I think for some reason that's the message you need to understand. But that's what's happening for you this week, Scorpio. And I want you to tap in. You must tap in this week. That's your reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I go live. So you can get your own reading done if you would like to do that. And I'll see you in your next reading, Scorpio.